Hello, I'm going to show you how to take apart a hard drive. A lot of people say you can just take a drill bit to it and tear it all apart, but you don't need to make all that mess. Once you take the hard drive out of your chassis of your machine, you can just disconnect the connectors here. This is where your power leads are, and this is what connects everything with a cord to your motherboard. Then once you take the screws out of it that mount it inside the chassis of your PC, this is what it looks like. So a good idea is to use these star bits that I have here. They're easy enough to buy. This one's just in a ratchet set, but they come in just a regular star bit, like a screwdriver. So you want to take out all these screws around the perimeter of the hard drive. So we'll go through and do that. Once you get those off, you can flip it over. And you can take this connecting board again. This is where your power pickups go when you want to connect it onto your machine. So you can disconnect that. Again, remove these small screws. This little circuit board with your power pickups come right off. You can discard that. So flipping this over, if you try to pry this off, it'll be really hard and separated to separate it. But what you can do is there's another screw underneath the label. So you just gotta work it through. And there it is there. Put the star bit back in. Once you remove that, just take that right off. And here's the inside of your hard drive. So the piece of your hard drive is, this is the actuator. This is your arm for the actuator. And on the end of it is your heads that does the reading of your disks. The disk spins around. This is your spindle. So it goes kind of quick when it runs. This is how it reads when your computer's operating. Obviously, this goes much faster. So inside, there's other screws. Just need to take those apart. This is called the brake. That comes out of the way. And then you can spend the time going through here. Take all of these off. This ribbon can come out, everything can come out of here, so we'll just go here. Again, it might be a little, not time consuming, but it takes a little longer than trying to get a drill through it, but also doesn't make as much mess and you have to clean up everything afterwards. Just holding the spindle down so I can get the screws out. So once you get the screws off, the spindle head comes right off, and these are your discs. So you can actually take this and get this out of the way, the arm. One disc. So continuing on, we're going to take out the platen here with the ribbon on it. Back out the screws here. After you take the mounting screw out, you're going to want to do this release bar back here and release the bar on the actuator and allow that to pop up. That then removes, so you can see that the arm is there. That removes also the brake. And this is the arm. It swings back and forth with the readers on it. Once you remove the brake and the apparatus holder. Slide that out of the way. Here's the final disc. There's your spindle inside. These are the 2 discs. Now instead of using a drill and making a giant mess, you can just take a screwdriver or something sharp and just run it back and forth across your discs. Nothing scientific. This just makes it so that if it gets used in another hard drive, as the readers go across, just like if you scraped a vinyl record album, you won't be able to hear the music, you won't be able to get to the files or your sensitive information. Once that's done, do both sides, it doesn't matter. But once you scratch the one, you're going to scratch the other. Instead of a big mess with a drill and all the material that comes with the drill bits, there you go. Now you can just take your pieces, you can throw them in the trash. Hope this was helpful.